Hats off to Raheem Mostert. Somehow, a player who's no longer central to anything that's happening on the field found his way back into the NFL conversation. Not through plays, not through stats, just one tweet. And suddenly, everyone had something to say. After the Dolphins shipped off Jonnu Smith to Pittsburgh, Mostert lit a match online. Hot take, he wrote. Be a Pro Bowler on the Dolphins. Get treated like sh*T. Happy for my guys, though. Go ball out. And with that, the spotlight swung back. It didn't take long for people to react. The tweet was loud, bitter, unfiltered, and whether you agreed with him or not, it forced attention. The numbers don't lie. Miami signed him to a one-year, $4.13 million deal after he rushed for over 1,000 yards and racked up 18 touchdowns in 2023. But what followed was steep decline: 278 yards, 2 touchdowns, and an average that barely hit 3.3 yards per carry. For a 33-year-old running back, that's not a good look. The league doesn't have a warm spot for aging backs, and Miami clearly saw a better option in Devon Achane. Younger, quicker, electric. It made sense on paper. But that's just one part of the picture. Mostert's been through things most guys don't talk about. Shot himself in the toe once, by accident. Didn't grow up with a father. Cut from 6 different teams before he even had a chance to prove anything. It was never easy, never smooth. Every yard he gained came with a cost most people never saw. When he finally found stability and success in Miami, it felt like something had clicked. Like maybe, just maybe, he could finish strong. He was excited about Tua. Really excited. When he joined the Dolphins, he didn't hold back. He was all in on the quarterback, saying without a second's hesitation that Miami had more talent than San Francisco. It's going to get spooky, he said. And then, more pointedly, more sharply, came that jab. We have a quarterback who can actually sling it. And that's when things turned. San Francisco fans heard it. They came out swinging. And what did Mostert do? Instead of owning it, he tried to soften it. Claimed his words were twisted. That the quote wasn't the full story. That it was misrepresented. But the tape was there. The words were clear. He backpedaled fast. Now he's doing it again, only louder. The difference this time: he's not trying to clean it up. He's leaving the mess out there for everyone to see. And maybe that's the most revealing part. The gloves are off. He's not playing the humble veteran. He's playing the man who feels cut deep. It's hard to blame Miami. This is a cold game. Performance drives everything. When you're no longer running through defenders or stretching out drives, the calls stop coming. But what Mostert's making clear is that this wasn't just about performance. This was about loyalty, about being pushed out after giving everything, about feeling like none of it mattered. So now the question becomes, is this a guy who's just bitter, or is there more going on underneath? Because while the stats paint one story, the emotion in his words points to something else entirely. Frustration, yes, but also betrayal. Like he believed there was a bond, a place for him beyond just the box score. It's not the first time a player's felt this. It won't be the last. But few say it out loud. Mostert did. And he didn't just say it. He threw it into the fire and walked away. And what about the locker room? There are guys in there who still ride for him. Guys who saw the work, felt his energy, and maybe even thought he had another season in him. Now they're watching a younger back take the spotlight, watching a former teammate tweet his pain into the void. Does it matter? Not to the front office. They've moved on. Achane is the future. He fits the system. He fits the vision. He brings the juice. He's what Miami needs now. But still, what does it say that a Pro Bowler can be tossed aside this quickly? That someone who carried the ball into the end zone 18 times last season can be out the door and not even get a full goodbye? There's something human in this that gets missed when the conversation becomes about yards and contracts. Mostert's not trying to build a case for a new deal. He's trying to say, remember what I gave you. Remember what I was. Will it lead to anything? Probably not. Teams aren't lining up for aging backs, especially ones who call out their last team. Maybe someone gives him a chance, a small role, a camp invite. But even if they don't, he said what he came to say. And there's power in that. This is where it gets messy, because no matter how logical a decision seems on paper, there's always a human story behind it. Mostert's was just louder than most.